Hi everyone, welcome to the Marketing Council weekly meeting. We abide by the CNCF Code of Conduct, and this meeting will be posted to YouTube soon. So if you don't want anything to get recorded, don't say it, and nice to everyone. So let's just begin. So first item for updates and big wins is the PR from last week. I think this needs to get approved, but yeah, I pinged the reviewers, and I think it will be getting approved. And if anyone is a reviewer here, like, you could just go and try approving it.
Like I can approve it now?
Yes, yeah. I think like just go through it, because we have gone through it since like last 1-2 weeks, and Tim has also reviewed the few nitpicks that were remaining, and like it's good to go for now.
Yeah, if Tim reviewed it and that's fixed, yeah, that's probably very safe to merge. Just to let the folks know, Tim is like the SIG docs guru. If you're not familiar with Tim Bannister. Also Ray, of course, who's here.
Yeah, obviously.
Tim knows way more about SIG docs than me.
Yeah, that's cool. Let me go ahead and do that.
So yeah.
And you don't have to wait till the meeting to like poke me if something's sitting around. Like, seriously.
So if anyone has any other big wins, updates to give, or we can move ahead to the campaigns in progress. Okay, cool. So let's move to the campaign in progress. This again comes from the last week's thing, the Michelle Norales blog post. So from the last meeting notes that I could see is the Ray volunteered to review it, and Caslin had to ping Michelle about the blog post. So is Caslin not present?
Oh, yeah, I might have an email.
I reviewed it, and okay, looks like there are some things that have changed. All right, great. Yeah, I've made some comments about in general. Looks like they have been this blog. I know Bart accepted some of the suggested changes and close off some of the other things I noted here, like a new employer, or it stated a previous employer as a current, so that needed to be updated. So it looks like everything on my side looks good. I see a comment from Bart. Actually, yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, everything's good on my side.
Cool.
Okay.
So
yeah.
Go ahead. I think
I was just asking if anyone could take up and start a PR, or we need to make some changes regarding it. Like we need to get response from Michelle regarding
it. Did we need to get confirmation from Michelle about this blog post going up a year later? I don't remember what that. Or I remember that Michelle was going to be contacted. I don't know.
Yes. The last notes, I think Caslin took it up on her. Also, Bob also volunteered about that as a member from the last meeting. So let's get it done. I think I will reach out to Caslin regarding this. Then we could get the PR. Yeah. So anything else in campaigns in progress or regarding this? Chris, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was just going to say I don't have any message traffic on it. I thought I did, but all I have is the G Drive comments and such.
Okay.
So I was not CC'd on the email.
Oh.
Whoops.
So I'll go ahead with this and I'll talk to Caslin. So new items, yes. So this came yesterday or like day before yesterday regarding the cadence, release cadence survey that is out, and we need to send comms regarding it. So this also has a tweet PR to get approved and a Slack bot broadcast is to be done. So yeah, I had a question here. I don't know how to do Slack broadcast. I tried to see.
Oh,
you could anyone who knows.
That's a good question. Yes, you do like slash in Slack, and you should see what apps you have access to, because the announcement bot is controlled, and I do believe I put you on the list.
Okay.
If you hit slash and you don't see it in that list that pops up in Slack, let me know. I can fix it.
Oh, okay. Okay. Is this the announcement bot?
Yep. The one and only. You
Okay,
hit that,
cool.
and then you hit post message, and it's going to ask you what you want to type, what channels you want to put it in, and then you just ship it.
Okay. Okay. Then I'll get it done by today. Thanks for
You
that.
sure?
And
Just
the
kinda
tweet
late there.
that needs to, yes, the tweet needs to get merged.
Okay, I'll do that. Right.
Yeah. Cool. So that was the update regarding this. Also, I think Atharva, Avinesh, you are in the meeting. I think you had one more thing in the new items regarding the comms for community meeting this month. Any updates, or you want to have some discussion on that?
Yeah, so I've added a point in the updates and big wins. I was looking for the link. So we have a blog
Okay.
written by Nigel, and it needs to be reviewed. So if anybody wants to help with that, we'll be happy to just go on with it. And about the new role, I'm not getting response from Paris. I think she's quite busy, so it's still on hold. As soon as I get a response from her, I'll just go for the role. I'll document it somewhere.
Yeah, cool. Understood. Actually, what Paris suggested in that other meeting regarding this role is let's continue doing it for 1 or 2 months, so you get an idea about what she is doing and how you could help her, and then document every work. So every month, there is something that is coming up that we need to document, because there is already a documented sheet which says what needs to be done for community meeting. I think most of that will stay in that document for the role. Also, any additional things like Paris said, just sending out messages just half an hour before the meeting happens, so that everyone gets it and join, because that's what Paris did last meeting, and it really impacted. So this kind of things should be noted down in detail. Like if anyone has anything else to say. Okay. Cool then. So this blog need review. I could see Laura has already reviewed it. And also, I guess Paris suggested to get it done in points or something. Is that done? Or like I could.
I don't have any update from Nigel about it. Yeah, Paris did something, but the I think Nigel was having problem with the that he wasn't getting the link for the recording. So maybe I should recontact him and tell him that we have got the link, and then he can just do another try on it.
Actually, there was a thread regarding the community meeting recording, and I posted the link that actually it should
Yeah, I'll
be
catch
good
it.
to go. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll talk with Nigel once.
Cool.
Sounds good. Then let me find anything else that we left or that needs to be discussed. Yes, we had very less agenda this meeting. Okay. So also, I remember from the last meetings, there was discussion on the Twitter bot, like contributor tweets. Any updates from anyone regarding that? How it is going on? As Bob suggested in the bi-weekly meetings, wait or last meeting, I guess Bob suggested. There is someone working from the React side of it. So if anyone has updates regarding that.
There's currently no updates till now, but
Okay.
I asked Jason about the Twitter thing, if he would be able to work on the issue. He said that I will try to work on it, but at that time I think someone else made a PR, a direct PR for fixing some of the issues, so it's still there. The owner of the repository needs to do something related to it. He needs to maybe check, review. So that's that, but nothing more currently.
Are we
There's just
talking about
an
the Twitter together
yeah,
project? Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that issue.
So
there's a PR hanging by Matt. Yeah, there's a PR by Matt on the Twitter together the whole issue, but it's just it's just currently parsing through the, it's just a PR about parsing through the Twitter threads and something like that. He said he would also be working on the issue, so we just have to wait.
Wait,
Nothing more.
so Matt has a PR that's open?
Yep.
And he said he was going to close it or like
Nope.
finish it?
He said I've just added the parsing bit just now, but I will get to work on, if I get to work on it, I'll do it.
Okay, cool. I didn't know he
Yeah.
was like able
Oh.
to do stuff.
oh, it's not Matt, it's someone else from outside.
Oh,
I
another Matt.
guess.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I'm talking about the other person, Matt Colley, if I pronounced it. Yeah. Allison, no.
It's
him.
good there is some progress.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Currently, we
sorry
just
to
have to wait.
cut you through.
Nothing else.
Okay, that's also a good progress because there was no PR beforehand,
Yeah.
but now
The
we got a
day
PR.
we discussed about it in the meeting, there was a PR by Matt. Yeah.
Cool.
It is pretty famous, I'd say.
Okay. Good. So I guess yeah. Anything else we could like discuss or anything else? Anyone has some agenda that we left or like let's check the project board otherwise.
Oh, actually, there's one more thing in the updates big wins. So this week, like in the past week, we published a couple of recordings. Like usually, like it is more than what we used to publish usually. So there were other backlog recordings of SIG network, like pending from November 2021. So those all were published, and also the community meeting of February 2022 was also published, and Paris actually uploaded all those videos. She found it from the Zoom cloud or somewhere else, and she uploaded it to YouTube Studio, and after
Cool.
that I published them.
The mini
Yeah,
Zoom
got to
clouds.
Yeah. Thanks for doing all this. Yeah, it's a lot of work. It goes unnoticed, but it is very much important for the community. Yeah, I guess that's. So, let me just check the board.
So Hina, hopefully you will be able to be like, here's the board, and this is what we need to talk about today. And you can help us keep that flow going. That's the goal.
That's exactly
Yes.
usually observe in the beginning and then start crafting the how would I see this in a way? So I'm in observing mode, but these kinds of nuggets, if you have them, just let me know so I can think about them as we continue the meeting. and like, okay, so how could we present this with minimal effort and facilitate this?
Yeah, the boards we had 2 at one point. Now we have 1. So that's a good thing. Trust me. And that 1 is, does anybody have it real quick? I got it.
Yeah,
So,
it's the
there you go.
articles part. I'm just
Okay.
editing it on the... So I could see one, the third party security audit one, like it was assigned to Ray and Pritish. I guess
Yeah,
Ray was
I'm still working on that. Or actually, I haven't technically started yet, but we'll work on. I wanted out before the end of March, so like definitely working on it heavily next week.
Cool. So I think that's the only update from the board. The rest, I am still waiting for the annual report part that Paris asked me to review, but the steering hasn't started with that yet. And yes, that's it. We don't have anything else in the board that needs to be discussed.
That's cool. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, so I think the Michelle Nurales, I'll talk to Gazlin and get it done this week. And major part is, and the quick PR, I think that's on.
Yeah, ping me if you need approval throughout the week, folks. Like, don't wait till Friday, please.
Yes.
Like I can hit approve from my phone in the middle of nowhere.
You're very active in that. I have approved a lot of PRs, especially the tweets.
The tweets, oh yeah, like that's 90% of the time that's me on my phone.
So, good work. So,
cool. Anything else, folks? Anything?
Yeah, or anyone we missed who is new to this meeting could introduce you, but I see familiar names. But yeah, don't want to go. I think Atharva, you're typing annual report part. Yeah, so it's like
Man, this formatting thing doesn't work for me. It gets
I saw this. I'm helping you with that. Yeah, done. So yes. So the basic update is it's on the board. I saw the board and checked that. So there is an issue for the annual report for the SIG ContribEx part that will be done by our chairs and tech leads, and we have given our updates on that. Paris has taken that and she has added that. But the major part is us helping with comms once the blog post is out and the reviews once the steering puts it to. Also, Ray suggested last time that some docs folks are interested. So it's like combined work. I think majorly the review part lies with the docs folks and we help with the comms part. So, yeah, we have to still wait until that is out or until a first draft is ready for that annual community report.
Okay, so how this process works means do the folks reach out to every SIG and ask if they want anything they need to put on the blog, or something else happens while getting the annual report?
Yeah, so there is a format it is not if they want to get it, it is they should. Okay, it's like so there is a particular format of issues and there are checkboxes that these are there. And basically SIG leads and the basically the chairs and leads. I think the chairs basically they there is a issue format in SIG ContribEx. They open up those issues, fill out the not issues actually that are PRs. Yeah, those PRs are open. They fill out the details in that, and then those are taken by steering and they draft it. And someone like last time someone from CNCF helped, like Celeste helped with the final drafts editing after the steering put everything in place. And then after the this is the process. Steering first, there is a date given to every chairs and the leadership of the SIGs to come up with the details, what they have achieved, what they've done, in what places they need help. That is a whole format that is available, the open PR and community report. And then those are collected by steering, and they they go through those and they draft a initial draft, and a person reviews the whole thing, and then again it goes to steering and it gets approved and the PR is passed. So after that, yeah, our work starts like last year we did with help wanted issues, communicating, and all those things. But I am also not sure about how the automation thing works with the PR. I have to go to see if anyone here knows about it. I can say that's it.
Bob
So-
knows. Josh probably knows too.
What happened was yesterday I happened to be on a cube builders meeting, but they had an issue. They said that we want to bring in new contributors. For that, what we need to what they need to do, they were trying to bring in new contributors. So I told them that I could discuss in the marketing meeting what we can do to help bring in new contributors. So maybe the annual report can help them doing that, or the deadlines over or something like that. We can tweet about it. There's an option about that see cube builders is, or this sub project is looking for new contributors.
Yeah, we could absolutely do that. Feel free. If they want help, I think at present, yeah, we don't have to wait for the annual report to come out or something. It's just our work. We could communicate.
Yeah, I
itself
mean,
with a tweet. Just
we
start the PR.
communicated we needed a project person, and look who showed up.
Yes.
You know, right? Like,
Yeah.
it happens. So yeah, if they're just looking for new contributors that have experience with X, we can tweet that like multiple times. We could build a campaign around it if they really wanted us to.
Okay. No, they just
Yes.
they said that their meeting is kind of getting very less folks, means the attendees are very low, maybe 2 or 3. One of the folks said that. So they need some kind of what we can say social word out that we are present, we need new contributors. So
So
yeah,
that was Cube Builder, right?
cube builder, there's a bi-weekly meeting of 2 or 3 sub projects together. Cube builder, controller runtime.
It comes under what SIG? Cube builder?
Yeah, and it is
Or
that.
is it a working group?
It no,
Oh, it is a sub project, and it
it
must
is a
be under
sub
the SIG.
project.
Yeah, okay. You could update that, I think. But yeah, if they need some help, a word out, feel free to put a PR and contribute to it. So that's the least we could do to help them with, getting the word out.
Okay, so maybe we can first they have particularly, they said that if you can do any help, you go on ahead. So can we do a tweet? I'll draft a tweet.
Draft a few of them, and we can like say do one Monday at 9, Wednesday at noon, right? Like we could do a couple, 3 or 4 if they want, right? So remember, the like timing of the tweet matters. So I check them at 9 a.m. But you could actually just put them on hold and just say hold until X, and I'll figure out how to set reminders or whatever.
Okay, then I'll do that.
Yeah, because it's going to take more than one tweet, I think. Especially if it's a multi-project meeting. I don't know if that's helping them, like in the long run. Like that might be something to ask Paris, right? Like if a SIG is doing like multiple different projects in one meeting, I feel like that's not a good thing, right? Like there's a reason we have ContribEx and we have threads of like departments, for lack of a better term. If there's like Cube Builder, some controller X, and like they're slightly related but not sharing a code base, that probably is going to lead to like less attendance in general. So I would be happy to talk to them you know, feel free to tell them, right? You know, Chris is curious about your meeting structure, you know, and would be happy to talk to you about it.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, what I would suggest is start reading the ContribEx. I think a lot of folks in the ContribEx could be able to help us, like Paris and Josh, Bob. They would be able to, you know, see through it, because there's a problem that exists with some of the, like last time it happened with SIG storage. We helped them with tweets and they got a lot of contributors. After that, the KPNG thing and all those, that's working good now. So yeah, it's our work. Thanks for attending the meeting, getting it noticed.
So like, also, they're not in dev stats. They're not in the calendar, the CNCF calendar.
Yeah, exactly.
So like, they're not going to get a lot of people because no one knows they exist.
They raised the issue about they're not having themselves in the calendar as well. They asked me to do what they can.
I can help with that. I just need to know when the meeting is and the, you know, the cadence and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So have them reach out to me. How about that? And then I can help them. Like, you can do your tweet thing and I can help them with all the logistics through the ambassador channels and we'll just work that way.
Yep.
So yeah, Amy and I are on like a first ticket basis at this point. She knows I'm not going to open a ticket unless I have the full details and like, oh, it's that easy? Okay, thanks.
Okay. So cool. A lot of discussions. Any more updates or anything we left? Anyone wants to start any discussions or anything? Okay. Cool. I guess we are like, we covered up pretty first. I think I'm moving a bit first. But
Hey,
yeah.
Half-hour meetings are good meetings, especially if you get stuff done.
Yes, there's a lot of action items to take from. Actually, I'm not that good at note taking, and I just remember now we didn't have a note taker today, and I also didn't do it as sorry for that, but yeah, I think
I probably should have just done that instinctively. Whoops.
Yeah, same here.
My bad.
So
yeah, I'm looking at the cube builder stuff. It's confusing. Confused users.
It's better if Athava, you could make someone reach out to Chris. It's better you could talk with them and get it sorted out rather than going through yourself, getting more confused. What is happening?
Yeah, I'll reach out. I'll tell them to reach out to Chris, and I'll work on the tweet thing.
Cool.
Or maybe I'll make them make a tweet PR themselves. That would be great.
I mean, yeah, you could totally point them at it, right? Like the issue template's right there. You can point them at the link. Like, you can do this yourself. There's some minor bugs right now, but you can do this yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, let's enable people to do the work. And like, if they want to establish a campaign, like, give us the first tweet and we'll create 3 more from there, kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Just whatever you feel is the best. I think personally, it would be good to do a campaign of tweets, but they might not want to. They might just want to do their one tweet and be done with it too. Who knows? So offer it up to them, right? Like, you know, hey, you can totally make use of this tool whenever you feel like it. And if you need to like put it on hold or whatever, feel free. Or offer, if they're like, oh, that's cool, yeah, we'll do that. If they're hesitant, then you can offer, hey, we can do a campaign for you. Just, you know, what do you need, kind of thing. But yeah, I need to talk to them about like when their meeting is, get it in the calendar, that kind of stuff. Like, yeah, okay. Easy enough. I'll take the note and action item to do that.
I'll ping them to you. I'll
Mhm.
mention you are working on the calendar thing, and I'll tell them that you would be the right person to reach out to now for the making the calendar thing work and more
Mhm.
things about campaign and thing.
Yeah, that's cool. That works.
Okay, so I guess we got a chat from Shweta. Hey, hi, welcome to the meeting. I guess it's your first meeting. So yeah, welcome to Kubernetes community as a mentee.
Thank you, Nirma.
We hope you have a good
Yeah.
time in this thing.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
really enjoyed that. It was my first ever community meeting, and I just want to see how things are. So, yeah, I'm really enjoying it. And thank you, like, to give me a platform so that I can improve my skills.
Cool. You could join, you could take things also. Yeah, thanks for working with the community as a mentee. Yeah, I guess that's it. Anyone else has anything on agenda, or we could wrap up this weekend, Friday, early meeting.
Let's do it. Y'all be happy, rays of sunshine.
Yeah, cool. So I guess we don't have anything else to discuss. Let me just stop recording.